Good morning.
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm a family nurse practitioner student, and I'm here today to do a cranial nerve assessment on you. I'm going to assess your cranial nerves 1 through 12. The first cranial nerve is the olfactory nerve. To assess this nerve, I'm going to place my finger on each one of your nostrils and have you breathe in to check the patency of your nares. So go ahead and breathe. Okay, go ahead and breathe. Great. Next thing I'm going to do is assess your ability to discern smells. With your eyes closed, I'm going to put two different things under your nose, and I want you to tell me what those two different things are, okay? Go ahead and smell the first one.
Coffee?
Okay. This is a different smell.
Pumpkin?
Thank you. The next cranial nerve 1 is intact. The next cranial nerve is your optic nerve, which is your eyes. For this test, I'm going to use this Snellen chart. Now I have a smaller version, so instead of 20 feet back, I'm going to stand 6 feet back. And I want you, with both eyes open, to read for me the smallest line that you can.
ECTPNL.
Okay, now what color is this line?
Green,
What color is this line?
red,
Okay. Can you cover up your left eye, please? And we're going to do the same thing. Read for me the smallest line that you can.
ECTPNL.
Okay, and what color is this line?
Green,
What color is this line?
red,
Okay, great. Cover up the other eye and do the same thing.
ECTPNL. Bottom line red, top line green.
Thank you. Now I'm going to perform the wiggle test. I want you to look straight at me, and I'm going to wiggle my fingers into the midline from each side, and I want you to tell me when you can see it out of your periphery, okay? Just look straight ahead this whole time.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay, good. Now I'm going to look at your pupil size. Your pupils are about a 5, and I'm going to test for reaction to light, okay? Go ahead and look directly at me. Okay, direct reaction is positive. Direct reaction is positive in that eye as well. Now I'm going to test for consensual reaction. While I'm shining light in this eye, I'm going to see if the other eye is reacting, okay? Okay, positive. Positive consensual reaction. Now I'm going to look at your eye, look at the fundus of your eye, the arteries and the vessels. I'm going to make sure there's no papilledema or abnormalities of your optic disc. I'm going to make sure that this diameter is at 0. Okay, and this has to get pretty close to your eye, okay? Okay. Just look straight at me. Okay, good. Your vessels are about 2 times the size of your arteries. There's no abnormalities in your optic disc. I'm going to look at your other eye now in the same fashion. Just look straight ahead. Okay, good. Your arteries and vessels are clearly visible. The optic disc is clearly demarcated. There's no papilledema and no abnormalities. For the next 3 cranial nerves, cranial nerve number 3, which is oculomotor, cranial nerve number 4, which is trochlear, and cranial nerve number 6, which is abducens, test for different extraocular movements of your eye. So for this test, I'm looking to see if there's any nystagmus, which is irregular movements of your eyeball, which there is not. And I'm going to do a couple of different tests in the same fashion as we did for the optic nerve. I'm going to test for your visual fields. I'm going to move my hand, and I want you to follow my hand with your eyes, okay? Keeping your head straight. Okay, let's try this again. Just follow my finger, okay, with your eyes. Okay, good. Extraocular movements are intact. Now I'm going to have you follow my finger as far as you can to your nose, okay? This is convergence. Good. Now I'm going to test your near and far vision. I'm going to put my finger here, and I want you to look at my finger and then look at a spot on the wall behind me. And I'm going to, good. I was doing that to make sure that your pupils dilated as it looked at a far object. So optic nerves 3, 4, and 6 are intact. Now we're going to test cranial nerve number 5, which is trigeminal. And to do this test, I'm going to have you clench and check the strength of your masseter and some other muscle. Okay, good. And I'm going to do sharp and soft touches. I'm going to demonstrate for you what the sharp touch feels like, and this is what soft feels like. Okay, I'm going to have you close your eyes and do a series of soft and sharp touches, and you tell me what touch it is, okay?
Soft. Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp. Sharp. Soft. Soft. Sharp. Sharp.
Okay, good. Now we're going to move to number 7, which is your facial cranial nerve. I'm going to have you do some different facial movements for me. Go ahead and smile real big for me. Okay? Go ahead and raise your eyebrows. Wrinkle your forehead. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Very good. Now puff out your cheeks. Very good. I was making sure that as you did those movements that there was no difficulty with those movements and that they were symmetrical on both sides of your face. Now we're moving on to optic nerve number 8, which is acoustic. And to test this nerve, I'm going to do 3 different tests actually. I'm going to cover one ear and whisper a phrase in your other ear and have you repeat that to me. I'm going to do it on both sides, okay? What did I say?
9, 6, banana.
Okay, I'm going to do the other side.
8, 4, spinach.
Good job. Now I'm going to do the Weber test.
Oh, I like this one.
I'm going to make this vibrate and then put it on top of your head. And I want you to tell me if you hear it in no ears, one ear, or both ears, okay?
I hear it.
In one or both ears?
Both.
Okay, good. Now this is the Rennie test. I'm going to make it vibrate again and put it on the masseter bone right behind your ear. And you tell me as soon as you hear it stop vibrating, and then I'm going to move it to the front of your ear and see if you can hear it there, okay?
Okay.
Tell me when you stop hearing it.
Stop.
Do you hear it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Cranial nerve 8 is intact.
Are you gonna know what's the other? Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to do it with the other ear. Okay, ready? Let's do it on the other ear. Tell me when you stop hearing it.
Stop.
You still hear it?
Yep.
Okay. The next cranial nerve is cranial nerve number 9, and that's glossopharyngeal. For this cranial nerve, I'm going to have you, 9 and 10 go together, glossopharyngeal and vagal. I'm going to assess your voice and I'm going to have you open your mouth and shine this light in there and have you say ah as I assess your voice. And I'm going to look to make sure that your soft palate moves up and down as you say ah, and that your uvula does not deviate from midline, and then it returns to its original position when we're done.
So you want me to scale?
So go ahead and open up. Open up. Take your tongue out a little bit so I can see your uvula. Okay, say ah. Okay. All right. Your uvula is midline. Your soft palate moves appropriately. Cranial nerve 11 is spinal accessory, and I'm going to come behind you and assess the strength of your muscles here. So I'm going to push down you. I want you to shrug up as hard as you can. Shrug. Okay, good. Now I'm going to place my hand on your face here and give you some resistance. I want you to press against it. Like turn your head against it. No. Like turn your head this way as I'm pressing against you.
Oh.
Okay, good. Do it on the other side. Good. Okay. The last cranial nerve I'm assessing is cranial nerve number 12, and that is your hypoglossal. For this, I'm going to have you stick your tongue out. Go ahead. Oh. Go ahead and stick your tongue out. Okay. And go ahead and go side to side with your tongue. Good. That movement is easy, and there's no deviation from your tongue. Your cranial nerves are intact. Thank you.
Yep.